Happy hump day, boys and girls.
I'll take this one, Dom. What's going on, guys? What's going on, man? Happy hump day, baby. I'm sorry, I thought Dom was going to take this one, but Dom is out of state right now. We got him online tonight for the show. Dom, can you hear us, brother?
Loud and clear, fellas. Coming live from Oregon. Shout out to Fanatic Dak. He's 2 hours away from me. Can you guys hear me?
We got
Yes.
you.
Yes. No.
Not gonna lie, you two are looking like Sean Payton and Bo Nix.
Sounds all right. We're a little bit laggy right now, boys. But
we just need to relax, settle in.
Yeah, man. How's Oregon, dude? Did you fuck around and meet up with our boy Fanatic Dak at all?
No, not yet. In a month, however, I have to come back out here. Me and him are definitely going to get some cervezas. So shout out to Fanatic Dak.
Dante, how we doing tonight, bro?
Doing good. I'm pumped to talk football. We got so much good football this weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm excited to dive into it.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm finally like starting to get over the shit show that was last Sunday. I'm not reading Don't Kill Myself books anymore. I'm starting to get over it, boys. Are you guys starting to turn the page a little bit? Are you guys moving on to Cincinnati, as Bill Belichick like to say?
I've definitely moved on, and I looked at the schedule and I was like, well, we could still win 12 games. So my hope's still high. Think about it. We lost to 2 undefeated teams. So that is what it is with the loss to the Chargers last week. Could have been first in the division. We got a tough schedule the next few games, but then it gets very favorable after that. So if we can just kind of win 2 games, maybe just keep things afloat, stay in it, and then hit our stride mid-season, I'm definitely hopes up. I was just kind of thinking back to like the real dumpster fire we had 5-6 years ago. Like, we've come a long ways. I think we've seen it all relax and be thankful for where we're at. It could be a lot worse.
Yeah, we need to just chill out real quick on the Instagram chat. DJ Marvel, he says, "What's up? What up, DJ Marvel, man? That's our guy. Go check him out at Marvel Music, MARVL Music. He's got some good shit coming out, EP dropping. Yeah, dude, I agree with you. The more I think about it, I'm like, dude, these 2 teams that we lost to they have a combined record of 6-0. All right, they haven't lost yet.
Yep.
As frustrating as it is, dude, we were not leading, or we were not trailing in the fourth quarter in either of those games until the clocks hit 0, son. That doesn't even make sense, but it's the reality. All right, we were right there. We were shooting ourselves in the foot, and the fact that we were right there against 2 undefeated teams in the NFL, playing our worst football, it gives me some hope. But now turning the page to Cincinnati, man, if we don't win by like 14 to 17 points, I'm going to be reading Don't Kill Myself books again. So what are we going to, I want to know like what the spread is, but do they cover? And what are your thoughts, man? If it's a close game, how are you feeling about this football team?
Yeah. I feel good. If it's close though, at home, like Bengals just coming off getting mollywopped by the Vikings, I mean, you really got to have some high expectations as this is like a figure it out kind of game. This is actually a really good litmus test for Denver because if they don't come out just looking like a lot better on offense and against that Bengals defense, and then defense making some plays against Browning, I need to see some turnovers, some sacks, but this is kind of an interesting turning point for them on their season. If they can get some confidence this game, that'll do a lot for them. So that's definitely what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Marvel also says 2 weeks in a row, lose from special teams. That absolutely sucks. But he said this week was crazy with a lot of special teams making plays like that Philly block kick for a touchdown. Man, it happens, bro.
True.
It happens. It just doesn't happen in our favor, Marvel. All right. We're Bronco fans. We're cursed. It goes against us.
Have you seen what the spread is?
I have not. You got to
Okay,
you got to
I got it pulled up. What would you guess it would be? Just after last week, Broncos couple losses in a row. What would you guess?
I got to think we're still like a touchdown favorite.
Yep, 7.5. So the
7.5.
money line's
Okay.
380. They're pretty confident in Denver. The books are, and I agree. I think they're all kind of thinking the same thing we are, that hey, this could still be a good Broncos team. They've just had a couple tough losses. If they learn from it, we'll get into the Broncos here in a little bit, and see where they're at, preview that game. But interesting point in the season for them.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get into that preview here coming up quick. You got some NFL news for us, bro?
Yeah, I'll go through quickly here. Dom's Commanders, Jaden Daniels, limited in practice, questionable again for this week against Atlanta. Terry McLaurin also questionable. He's out with a quad injury, so Commanders a little banged up coming off that big win. Cam Ward, limited in practice. I think he's expected to play, but the Titans, interesting little nugget here. They are Brian Callahan, shout out. First, what is it? Fanatic, first down. Mr. First Down?
Mr. First Down.
Mr.
Yeah,
First Down,
bro.
shout out. I saw him. He's really down on Callahan, and he's giving up his play calling duties. So the quarterback coach is going to call plays. So that's a tough spot in Tennessee. 49ers really banged up. Brock Purdy still limited. Ricky Purcell, Juwan Jennings, both didn't practice today. Questionable for this weekend. And then they also bring in Shiloh Sanders for a workout. That's how banged up they are. They're bringing in Shiloh Sanders for a workout.
Can you turds hear me?
Yes.
What up? Yes, we
Welcome
can.
back.
Yes, we can.
You turds can hear me? Just making
Yeah.
sure.
Welcome back.
Better? Is this better?
Yes.
Shout out to Fanatic Dak. Oregon has no fucking Wi-Fi. This place sucks. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, anyways, fellas, I missed a little bit there. You guys going through NFL breaking news?
Yeah, we're just getting through it real quick here. You'll like this one. Russell Wilson benched. Jackson Dart named the starter for the Giants.
Yeah, real quick on that. Malik Neighbors stock shares way up.
Yep.
Watching that game, that was Sunday night. It was fucking horrendous, dude. I mean, I know he was leading the league in yards, but my God, at what cost, dude? He's just so... Can't watch him, dude. It's unwatchable. So I'm pumped about Neighbors. I saw he was a little banged up, but I'm excited for his immediate future.
Yeah, weird thing there that I'm kind of surprised is Jameis is still third string. I don't really get if Russ is going to be the backup, why they're keeping Jameis around, especially when there's so many teams that need a quarterback right now. So that doesn't make much sense for me, but I'm glad we're playing Browning and not Jameis this weekend, I'll tell you that. Last bit of news here, Tet McMillan didn't practice. He's questionable. And then I had this little nugget. The Bucs signed Desmond Watson to their practice squad. He's a D tackle from Florida. He weighs 450 pounds. And everyone's saying they brought him in to stop the tush push against the Eagles this weekend. So we'll see. Everyone hates the tush push. They're trying everything to do to stop it. So like, hey, we'll just go get this absolute unit and stick him there. So just something to watch out for.
The biggest player in the league. The only man
Yes.
that can stop the tush push, bro. If he can't stop it, nobody can.
Right. But yeah, that's all the news. So tune in Sunday morning to see some of the updates on some of these guys that are in and out. But could be some injuries this week, guys missing games.
Yeah, Ev. I saw Baker Mayfield's banged up too. Did you guys cover that? What the fuck? Why is everybody on my fantasy team questionable? Neighbors, Pitts, Baker. I mean, what the fuck?
Well, being that it's your fantasy team, you absolutely love to see it, dude. So, I think it is concerning though. Like for real, I have neighbors in some other leagues. I think that's just kind of the game that you're going to be playing, right? Like you're just gonna don't be alarmed. You know, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna see questionable. That man's gonna play, and I agree with you 100%, man. Malik Neighbors stock all the way up after Poopy Pants Russ hits the bench, baby.
Yeah. Also saw Tracy left game last week. Is it time to now say Trillo Betts knows ball and Scatterbo potentially could be rookie of the year?
I got to see it multiple games, bro. I got to see it a
Oh,
couple more
fuck me,
games.
dude. Oh,
I
what do
did
you
give
want
you.
him to do? Two
I
straight
did.
games?
I did give you a shout out. I said I was wrong about Scatabo for now, but I got to see it. I got to see a couple more games.
I
What
think
about you, Dante?
Torrey Horton's the leader in that clubhouse right now. 3 touchdowns in 3 weeks, 95
Yeah,
yard punt return.
I started him in DraftKings. I wanted to give a special shout out to who did I start? Oh, stacking Dak with CD. Ev Dick, you dickhead. Eliminated me from any money touching at all. CD Lamb. I lost in our fantasy, dude. I'm 0-4 in the sleeper, but that was Vegas's fault, not me. But
Yeah,
CD Lamb, I lost by 4 points. I mean, you think if he plays, that's a for sure dub, right?
dude. Yeah, that was fucking brutal, man. I mean, I lost in my league too because all I would have needed was 10 points from CD Lamb, and he got me a goose egg. The good news is about CD Lamb though. I don't think it's going to be that serious. I saw some people saying 4 to 6 weeks. I don't think it's going to be that. I think he comes back in a couple games. So weather the storm if you have CD Lamb. And if you're in my league, do not try to buy low because I will fuck your ass up.
I'm out on the Cowboys.
Cowboys stink. They're a joke. It's one of the worst defenses I've ever seen. Diggs just he like made a tackle, was holding his hand, just ran off to the sideline. Dude, nobody wants to be there. They're like, we should fire the defensive coordinator. Bro, Jesus Christ couldn't defensive coordinate that team. Yeah, it's not his fault, although he's not a good candidate either. Real quick on the NFL, we're gonna talk pick'ems here. Gerald running away from it. Evan, you're in last place. Dante's right behind you. I'm in second place. Is it official that Gerald knows more ball than Ev Vinyls?
Gerald just closes his eyes and picks games, so it's obvious that that's just blind luck that he's doing. That's what's getting him, propelling him to first place. Shout out to Bonkers Broncos, man. He's always late to the party. Better late than never, Bonkers, bro. Also on Instagram, Marvel Music says Russ is so trash, man.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. You're right. You're 100% right. Yeah, he is.
Is
trash.
he done? He's been benched by every team last 4 years in a row. He's got to be done.
Yes. I think so, man. I mean, he's just such a. I don't know. I don't think he's. I just hate him, dude. Let's move on, man. Let's be positive here. It's almost time for me to go home. So, what do you got, Ev? We're talking college ball next, right? That's all NFL news. Fellas, big weekend. Dante's fucking rock hard, boys. He is pumped up with some big games. Dante, the talk of the town up here in Oregon, obviously huge game, whiteout. Was talking to this guy at the bar yesterday. He's flying out to Pennsylvania to go check it out. He said he's wearing like the most vibrant green shirt he could find. I'm like, dude, you're going to get beat up. Anyways, big time game there. If we want to start talking about that one, Dante, Ev's going to give us a lock. I got a lock for you guys as well, but what's your thoughts on that game, starting with that one, Dante?
Yeah, I'm pretty fired up for that game for sure. Definitely a big prove-it game for both these teams early in the season, and the Big Ten championship rematch from last year.
Yeah.
James Franklin, he's 4-20 versus top 10 teams.
Yeah.
he cannot win the big one. Oregon, I mean, Dan Lanning's got them boys ready to go. I think they can go in there and get the W for sure. I really like Oregon. Both teams have kind of just kicked the shit out of everyone they've played this year, so it's hard to tell going into it.
That's why I'm kind of liking them at plus money, bro. Plus 145 on DraftKings, man. Show me some fucking love. Where's my boy Dak at, man? I'm going to be all in on that.
Yeah, Fanatic Dak, baby. Yeah, look, it's going to be a great game. What time's that game at, Dante?
That's the night game, 6:30.
Nice.
It's a whiteout.
Nice. Gonna love it. You're right. The coach for Penn State refuses to win big games, dude. And I think Oregon, they're legit like every fucking year, man. They just can't win the Natty. Let's move on. Dante, a game that I'm looking at, and this is going to be my bet of the week. LSU at Ole Miss. My God, this is where the SEC football is starting to come around. We got a couple games. Ole Miss, not bad. LSU, though, bro. I mean, come on. What are you guys thinking for that one? Ev, I know you're riding LSU. Dante, you riding with this?
Yep, for sure. This is a weird one. I'm surprised that LSU is the underdog here. So that when the line started, LSU was the favorite, and it's kind of shifted over. But Nussmeier's been playing a little hurt, so he's apparently healthier now. LSU's defense is really good. Ole Miss, this is actually they've played 2 or 3 quarterbacks. This guy's kind of won the job because he's looked so good. Chambers, I think. So everyone's kind of like really getting high and getting momentum on Ole Miss because they think this is typical LSU where they just go and lose the big game. But I think this LSU team might be a little different.
Not this year, man.
I like LSU, yeah.
Not this year. I know you want to talk CU, but I don't want to bore the fans. I know they won last week, but they're still horrible. The other game in the SEC that's going to be interesting is Alabama going into Georgia. Georgia looked good when they beat Tennessee in an overtime game. What are your thoughts on that one? Does Tennessee have the balls to go in there and win? I don't think so. I'm leaning Georgia there.
Yeah. This is Alabama, Georgia. This is like there's no reason Georgia shouldn't win, right? I mean, Alabama hasn't looked good. They've looked horrible under DeBoer. Georgia's Georgia. They just find a way to win. You know, they just reload every single year. Some people are saying they're even better this year, but for whatever reason, I just can't give up on Alabama. Maybe they learned from that week 1 game against Florida State. Georgia hasn't lost a true home game in like 5 seasons. They have like one of the longest streaks, so they're really good at home. Alabama gets their running back, Jam Miller, back. He's been hurt this season, so
I saw that.
Surprising that Georgia's not a bigger favorite. Yeah, at the same time, I could definitely see Alabama winning.
It's going to be such an SEC atmosphere. Evan, I don't think you like either of these teams. Who are you leaning there, bud?
Oh, God, dude. You put me in the spot, man. Give me the odds again.
Georgia at home, -3.5. Bama stinks. Remember a couple weeks ago, we had the conversation on the podcast. A couple weeks ago, they were saying like they want to pay $30 million to just fire the coach. Remember the boosters were like, "Fuck it, here's $20 million, get rid of him." And this is obviously a huge game for both schools here.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I'll roll with the dogs.
Not the underdogs, the Georgia Bulldogs. Real quick, Dante, my locks here. I watched USC absolutely shit kick Michigan State up and down the field. That offense is electric. Number 1 offense in the nation, Dante. If you don't know, now you know. Wide receiver Lemon, future Bronco. This dude had a rushing touchdown and 2 receiving touchdowns. The dude's a fucking stud, too. Definitely want him drafted by Denver. He'll probably go to the Raiders. I like Ohio State. Money line at Washington. The other favorite I really like is going to be, you're going to hate me, dude, but Indiana at Iowa. Fuck Iowa. They're horrible. We got lucky last week, boys. Let's be honest.
That was gonna be my college football lock, Dom. So now I gotta find a new one.
Was what, Indiana?
Yeah.
Not worried about the letdown game playing in Iowa.
No, dude, they absolutely destroyed Illinois, bro. They put did they put 60 on them? They could have. They could have put 100 on them, bro.
Hey, Dante might be concerned they're smelling their own farts, but sometimes that's a good thing, baby.
Yeah, breathe that shit in. Yep. All right, so we'll talk about dogs. I start first because I'm the fucking big dog. Give me LSU money line. That's my dog lock of the week. Ev, we'll start with you next because I know Dante's gonna say CU or some stupid shit. So, who's your dog of the week, Ev?
Oh, shice. Nope, Dante's got to go. Oregon. I'm taking Oregon.
All
All right. Give me Texas
Dante
A&M.
ain't ready either.
He's gonna say Buffs, bro. It's gonna say
No,
Buffs.
So, we
Texas
doing
A&M.
dogs.
-6.5 at home against Auburn. Auburn's coming off that lost to Oklahoma last week. They have not looked that great. They did beat Baylor, but Texas A&M beat Notre Dame. They've looked good this year, playing at home, coming off a bye. That's my lock.
Oh, so you don't have an underdog for us?
Oh, underdog. Yeah, give me CU.
No. So you're
I had a
just
lock
saying
of the
the
week.
we could throw that money line in there because we'll just throw that money line in there.
Line,
Texas
yeah.
A&M. So Texas A&M. Who's Gerald gonna say? You know what? Gerald used to have a fucking English an English bulldog, bro. Gerald's taking Georgia money line. That's the parlay. We'll make a graphic for it. Georgia, Texas A&M, Oregon, LSU. Should we grab the points with LSU and Oregon just for shits and tits or no?
Nah. You sure Gerald wouldn't want Notre Dame? He seems like a
Yes.
Notre Dame kind of guy.
No, they're playing Arkansas. Got to be careful about Arkansas. No, he used to have an English bulldog, bro, and it was like so fat. Princess loved it. She couldn't even get on the couch.
Shout
So,
out
like,
to
once
Princess, man.
Yeah. Once she gets on the couch, she don't move, bro. I mean, it would be 12 hours. She'll just shit and piss herself. Like, God bless Princess, man. We love her. We want to talk about the Broncos shenanigans. I wasn't able to join you guys on Monday. Obviously, I was a little pissed off, but also pretty much hit the nail on the head. Let's get into tomorrow night's game. Seahawks -1.5 at Arizona. Man, I didn't get to watch it, but the Cardinals-San Francisco game could have been one of the biggest stinkers, I think, of the week. Remember, I said I like the over. My God, horrible analysis there. Seahawks, man, Kenneth Walker's fucking taking over. I don't know if Chardonnay will be back. I like man. I mean, James Conner's out. I do have Trey Benson in the league. Fuck, it's a pick'em game. Ugly game. Give me the Cardinals at home.
Tough game. Yeah. One thing I've learned about the NFL is like whatever you think's going to happen, the opposite does. You would think that the Seahawks coming off that win last week, they're looking good. But it's hard to travel. I know it's not too far, but it's hard to travel on Thursday nights. And something just has me feeling the Cardinals this week. I know they just lost James Conner. That's going to be a big loss for their team. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is out there just dropping wide open passes. I don't know if you've seen some of the clips going around, but he said he came out and was like, I need to be better. Kyler's been not bad, but, you know, Kyler. So give me the Cardinals. Yeah.
Ev, who you liking in that game, bud? Spread's 1.5. Oh, Ev's muted.
Shit. I got to go with the red hot Seahawks, bro. I have to. So, I just think that they're the better team offensively. Like you said, James Conner, he gone for the season. You hate to see that. So I just don't trust. The only person I trust on that fucking Cardinals offense is Trey McBride. God bless. And he's going to have a day. So start your Trey McBrides. But other than that, man, like, dude, I don't trust this Cardinals team. And to say that I trust Sam Darnold more is an absolute abomination. But I saw this team just absolutely bully the Saints last week. And that's what they're going to do to bad teams. I think Arizona is a mediocre to bad team. Give me the Seahawks.
That's interesting that you say that Arizona's a bad team because they should have beat San Francisco. Their defense
San Francisco is a bad team. San Francisco, everybody's hurt.
They're undefeated.
Yeah,
and everybody's hurt on their team. Everybody's hurt on their team, and they're undefeated.
It's about to go to shit.
Look, Arizona's defense isn't bad. It's sneaky good. They're going to be at home. These divisional games early in the season, you got to catch dubs, a.k.a. the Broncos don't have it in them. I'm not saying the Cardinals are – I think the Cardinals and the Broncos are very similar in skill sets, but I'm not betting on Sam Bozo Darnold. However, in Jigba, Walker, McBride, I mean, are these locks for any time? Dude, Njigba's taken over the NFL. I just cannot believe that. We actually cooked that up on Crew Talk Sports Radio, so you guys are welcome. But do you guys like Kenneth Walker scoring? You know, like, are we going to cook up a same-game parlay? You know how FanDuel does that $5 bet? I think I just got to pull the trigger on K9, right?
Well, I think you got to watch out. Charbonnet, He was a full participant in practice. He's gonna play tomorrow, so that's something to watch out for. But K Walk, man, he's a dog. Somebody got to pull his anytime touchdown odds up real quick. I wonder what the odds are, like what the difference is between him and Charbonnet. Otherwise,
Oh, it's crazy.
otherwise, I kind of love some Njigba, bro. I don't mind that anytime touchdown.
Dude, he had like 95 yards in the second quarter last week, bro. In Jigba. What were you saying, Dante?
Kenneth Walker's plus 100 anytime.
Oh, done.
Love it.
Then Jigba's plus 150. Charbonnet plus 185.
Dude, they might all three score. They might all three score.
Cooper
You guys
Kupp
liking the
plus 310?
Stop, Dante. Just stop. Are you guys liking the over in this game? I think so, right? I mean, I hate fucking betting overs on Thursdays, dude. It never fucking pans out, except last week.
It's probably gonna be. I have a feeling this game is gonna be ugly, Dante. What do you think?
Yeah, the over. What's this in now? 43.5.
Kind of low. It's gonna be a lower total.
Yeah, I would maybe just take. I'm gonna take the over.
So at bowling on Thursdays, dude, we're legitimately cooking shit up at halftime. We're 3 for 3. We bet 2 people to score touchdowns. Last week we had Tyreek Hill parlayed with James Cook. Second half, they both banged. The week before we had the tight end Tucker Kraft and fucking I don't know somebody else to score. Dude, we've been just cooking up shit at the bowling alley. So I think Kenneth Walker, if he doesn't score, I'll be definitely double tapping on him at halftime. Let's move on to the rest of the Sunday slate. Fellas, we're going to cruise through these here. Vikings, Christ almighty, they stink. -2.5 at the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers said his offensive line basically sucks and his back hurts. Did you guys see that? I'm not touching the Vikings with the 10-foot pole. I know they beat the shit out of the Bengals, but give me the Steelers at home. Ev.
Dante, you go ahead.
Yeah, you'll notice my theme of the week is going to be correction week. I think there's a lot of weird stuff that happened kind of last couple weeks. Give me the Steelers just because I think that Wentz can't look that good 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, boys. Look at us, all agreeing. Come on, all agreeing on the first one. Come on, let's go.
That's not good.
No, well, technically tomorrow, Evan fucked up. Yeah, see, this is why Joe's beating us, dude, because I think he listens to us and he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to say what they all said. Okay,
yeah,
opposite.
That's true.
Another stinker of a game here. Commanders at Oh, wait, no, I was talking about the next game. But Commanders -1.5 at Atlanta. Atlanta's almost on the verge of benching Penix. Dante, tell Gino, your brother, that they should bench his ass. Homie can't throw an out route, and obviously he can't run either. Bijan Robinson can't be saved. He killed my touchdown parlay. He was like -200 too. Is there a chance? I would assume Daniels is probably pretty close to playing. I think they could win by 2 or 3 scores. Give me the Commanders -1.5. I was right about that money line last week. It's a better team than people are giving credit for. So give me the Commanders -1.5.
Yeah, give me the Falcons. I think a little bit of a correction.
Again?
Yeah, the Falcons, they just win every other week. That's what they're known for. They never get ahead,
me once,
but they always stay in it. I'm just Mariota again, McLaurin out, not looking good. So I think the Commanders are pretty banged up, and it's going to catch up to them.
Before I tell Dante what wins football games, who do you got?
I'm not putting my fucking faith in Mariota, dude. I'm just not doing it. If it's Mariota, is it Mariota? Do we know?
I think Jaden Daniels was pretty close last week.
Jaden Daniels is limited. So, dude, this is tough, man. Fuck, man. Yeah, give me Washington, dude. I think Penix is on a one-way street to getting benched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so real quick, Evan, I like that you picked that. Now time to educate Dante. What do the Commanders do really well? For one, they're coached well. 2, they run the ball really effectively with any fucking quarterback in there. They have a 3-headed monster. Also, their defense is extremely underrated. I know it's old. Evan's like, Bobby Wagner. Still one of the best linebackers in football. Von Miller's putting some pressure on QBs. Fellas, the Commanders are making a run. to compete against the Eagles for the NFC East. That's all I'm going to say about that. Dante, I'll educate you as many games as you want, brother.
They looked good against the Giants and the Raiders, but when they played a real team, they got blown out.
Falcons aren't a real team
got blown out,
Dante.
and then they lost to the Browns. Dude, I mean, come on.
I will say, hopefully that game is like very high scoring and exciting for fantasy purposes. For the love of God, I can't watch another shitty fucking game.
I'm telling you, start the Commanders' defense, dude. There's a legitimate chance that Penix those 2 pick sixes. One of the throws that he threw, I was like, oh my God. All right, Saints at Bills, minus 15.5, largest spread of the week. The Bills, it's just destined for them to go damn near undefeated.
Yeah, what is with this? What is with
this
bullshit, pillow soft patty cake ass fucking schedule, dude?
It's bullshit, dude. But honestly, I bet the Saints last week, and I looked like a fucking asshole. I'm taking the Bills minus $1 million. I can't. The Saints are just too bad, man. It was stupid. Ev, who you got?
Yeah. At Bills, at Buffalo, they cover easy. The Saints, man, they're vying for that number 1 overall pick, dude. That's what they want. No, Bills all the way.
They're coming for that number 1 spot.
Yeah.
Dante, you taking the Saints, bud? Or are you just gonna let Gerald come on here and fucking opposite day us? You taking Bills?
I'll take the Saints just because 15.5 is a lot of points. Bills might win by 14, but I mean, come on. Especially the Bills kind of in these games, they just let their foot off the gas a little bit and just kind of then they won't be going all out. They'll be resting. Here's
a prediction for you guys. I think that Josh Allen doesn't play a snap in the 4th quarter. That's a good prediction for you. Fuck the spread. Will Josh Allen play in the 4th quarter? No. It's almost like, fuck, dude, in fantasy, you wish he was playing a better team like the Chiefs because, he just goes ape shit. But, yeah, if that game's fucking – I'm not watching that shit. Browns at Lions. Man, Lions the other day looked fucking dynamite. Ev, real quick on that. What's up with the Ravens defense, man? Are they in trouble? You look at on paper, too, the Ravens defense is stacked. Why are they getting torched specifically through the air? Or did the Lions just come in and go for it on every 4th down and they were 4 for 4? Was it just a one-off, or is that Ravens defense got to start hitting the panic button?
I mean, I think you got to start looking at it, right? I mean, you look at the Ravens defense and we're like, oh, this has got to be one of the best. And like, even if you are one of the best, you're at home. You're not letting a team put up 38 points on you at home, dude. So, yeah, no, I agree with you, bro. I think it's maybe this defense is a little sus at the moment, but it's still early. And shout out to their safety. Is it their safety that's all in the TikToks and shit? Like doing like, did you guys see that, Dante?
No, on the Ravens?
Yeah, on the Ravens. Is it Hamilton? That's always on, like, he's big on social media, but he got put in a blender and then he was up putting his morning routine on social media the next day. It's like,
no.
bro.
You don't like to see that.
Yeah, no.
Look into that.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I agree with Dom. Ravens defense, little sus. Dante.
Yeah, the
not
Ravens
looking like a Super Bowl defense to me.
Okay, quarterback aside, the Ravens are kind of like the Broncos in the fact that when they lose, it's always a different reason why. And sometimes it is Lamar, but usually Lamar's pretty good. But Derrick Henry fumbling, or the defense giving stuff up. It's just like they lose in different ways where it's like you can't. Is it because 1 week it's the receivers not making catches? 1 week it's Mark Andrews dropping a touchdown. They just losing these different weird ways, but it makes you a little nervous. That's why we'll get to the Chiefs, their game versus the Chiefs, but it's like definitely they have something that's off, and I don't know what it is. There's been like weird little behind the scenes talks that you see on Twitter of like Harbaugh maybe wanting out, maybe them wanting just to change things up. So could be interesting.
Yeah, and it's two crucial Derrick Henry fumbles. I mean, that's huge. Dom, Derrick Henry, he's obviously lost it, right?
Not at all, man. They got to keep feeding the beast. You see what happens to Lamar when he is dependent on like making plays by himself and throwing the rock, dude. If you're the Ravens, live and die by the sword. Derrick Henry is your best player. I'm not a huge believer in Lamar, specifically in the playoffs, but I do like Andrews. I think he'll get more touches, but I mean, dude, Derrick Henry doesn't typically fumble. It's surprising. I know he started off bad, but I mean, you got to keep riding the shit that's been carrying you for multiple years.
Yeah, real quick, shout out to Mark Andrews, man, and he had the game of his life. And shout out to Ev Vinyls, because whenever I drop Andrews, he puts up a game of his life.
Yeah,
So,
dude, I saw that you dropped him in fantasy, bro. A little quick with the stick
Dropped him.
there, but
Cold.
no, I have Jake
Who'd you pick
Ferguson. I have Jake Ferguson. I don't need him.
Turd Ferguson. It's Turd Ferguson. Dude, he had like 14 catches.
Yes, Turd Ferguson is doing Turd Ferguson things, and I'm just like, Turd Ferguson is more reliable than Mark Andrews, who got 27 this week, but he's going to get you 2 points next week.
That's a crazy thing to be saying.
Hey,
All right. Go ahead, Ev.
Isaiah Likely's coming back too. Fuck you, Mark Andrews.
So, Ev, you're confident that he'll have more fantasy points the rest of the year than Andrews will?
Well, you got to think, man. CeeDee Lamb's out another couple weeks. Where are those targets going? Pickens and Ferguson, baby.
Dude, what you guys think about Pickens totally losing that? I mean, they lost on multiple levels, but that play when it hit him right here and it was a pick, it was like, dude, and then he goes over and puts the towel over his head. Like, I don't know about that. Like, is it me? Maybe it is me. But is this wide receiver diva shit starting to get a little fucking ridiculous, dude? It's like, do your job. Shut the fuck up. You know,
maybe it's just like, hey, like the Steelers like knew who this guy was, and then he's showing who he is on another team. So maybe Pickens
nothing's changed. He's the same guy. Just head case a little bit.
Hopefully he's not a turd, because I need him for my other fantasy league. So
you actually already have Turd Ferguson. All right. So, anyways, let's get back to it. Are we taking Lions -9.5, or is it a bounce back game for a little settle down? This is Jared Goff legacy mode. Browns defense, though, is legit for those non-believers.
Best
Fucking Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is absolutely crazy. They got lockdown corners. Lions -9.5. Jared Goff is special at home. Ev, who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking the Lions to cover, dude. I mean, they just beat one of the Super Bowl darlings for this year. Yeah, give me Detroit Lions at home. If it was in Cleveland, I don't know. I might have the Cleveland Browns cover, but come on, man. Cleveland Browns riding high. They shouldn't have won the game last week. Detroit Lions. Yeah.
Dante.
Yep, give me the Lions at home. Browns let down week after that win versus the Packers. Flacco, eventually he's going to just crumble.
What'd you guys think? We're talking about the Lions too much here, but what'd you guys think of that option play that they ran on 4th down? Amon catches it, flings it over. And why can't the Broncos run some fun shit like that, dude? I mean, Christ almighty. It looks like we're pulling fucking teeth 3 and outs up the ass. Lions just doing shit on 4th and 3 that nobody in the league has ever seen.
Well, real quick, the new offensive coordinator for the Lions used to be on our staff last year. So tell me where the hang up is, Dante.
Yeah, that play, there's a clip from when Dan Campbell's the Saints tight end coach. They ran like a very similar play. So I think it's just Dan Campbell. And hey, Sean Payton, we ran a flea flicker last week. He likes his trick plays, so let's give him some credit. The problem is we don't execute them like the Lions do. The Lions are much better at actually pulling them off.
Speaking of tricks, Ev, you can give us the first pick for this next one. Panthers at Patriots, 2 doo-doo teams. Panthers did take care of business on Dante's Falcons. Patriots -5.5. I'm riding Carolina, but your trick daddy, what do you got?
Ooh, you're riding Panthers, man. I can't do it. I can't do the Panthers 2 weeks in a row. I can't do it, man. That's unjust. That's disgusting. Give me the Patriots, son. I'm running it. Let's go. Travion Henderson.
Yeah, this is a game I'd just like to opt out of. Don't even need it on the red zone.
It's not allowed.
Need it. Hopefully Travion Henderson gets some run this week. Give me the Patriots.
You should. Yes. Yeah. Let's go, baby.
Dude, I was the only person on the Panthers last week, and it definitely paid out for me. All right, Ed,
you were the only person. You were the only person on earth.
I also was the only person that picked the Dolphins, too, and I added it in the spreadsheet, you sons of bitches. I know you guys would have said Buffalo.
I mean, if you want to live and die by the spread, like, you can live and die by the spread, man. Come on. Let's just do money lines and, like, where's your dick at? Let's go.
Dude, well, we all would have fucking lost our. Is anybody still? Did anybody pick the Packers in the survivor pool? Because I feel like that was the top 3 pick, right? Did you guys pick it or
No.
Dante? No. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Chargers -6.5 at the Giants. Okay. Hear me out. Jackson Dart delivers. Chargers are on their fucking high horse. I think the Giants, they don't have a lot of film on this kid. +6.5. I don't think the Giants are that bad.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Dart getting his first start. I think they struggle their first rookies. QBs kind of tend to struggle a little bit their first start. Chargers are good. Obviously, they just beat the Broncos, who are good. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, man. Chargers keep rolling, Dom. I do think Dart's going to be better for that offense, but god damn it, dude. Fucking Jim Harbaugh, that piece of shit. He's such a good coach. They're going to have that team still rolling. They're going to have them prepared. I also like Keenan Allen to get into the end zone for a 4th week in the row, boys.
I told you dickheads Keenan Allen was going to score against the Broncos, and what'd he do?
Dude, that was the tightest coverage of all time, all right? That was the most bullshit play of all time.
Poor Moss can't catch a break. He gets mossed. All right. Eagles -3.5 at Tampa. Interesting. I don't think the Eagles can keep getting away with this. If this spread was 2.5, I'd say Eagles. Give me the Bucks at home +3.5. Depending on the Baker thing.
Homer.
Mike Evans again hurt string for the 13th time in a row. Igbuka is dominating. I really like the run game from Tampa Bay. I think it's super efficient. And if it comes down to the last drive of the game, which it might be this type of game, Baker's going to deliver. He's done it 3 weeks in a row. Give me the Bucks +3.5 at home.
Oh god, dude. Oh yeah, Eagles can't keep getting away with it. Dude, the Buccaneers have come from behind in all of their wins, so I'm not doing it this time. Mike Evans is out. Godwin could be coming back. Look out for that for fantasy purposes, but no, not doing it. The Eagles let down game will be against Denver Broncos. So I'm getting the Eagles to win here. Give me the fucking Eagles, baby.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Go Birds!
Go Birds! Shout out Kevin Showalter. Go shout out Kevin Showalter.
Yeah, give me the Eagles. They've looked really good this year. This actually, though, I think this is the game of the week, better than the Chiefs Ravens game. This is a really good, interesting game.
All right, let's move on. Titans at Texans. Dude, the Texans are in disaster crisis mode. I saw CJ Stroud a little bit, dude. I think I'm more athletic than this guy, dude. He's not mobile at all, and he has one of the worst offensive lines in the history of football. Nico Collins is a dog. The running game is inconsistent. The Texans' defense is legit. Do the Titans have a chance to cover the spread? Yes, but it's not at home. Fuck me. 7.5's the spread, Evan. I'm gonna defer, and then I'm gonna see what you guys say, and then I'm gonna pick my pick. Ev, who you got? The shitty Texans or the shittier Titans?
I mean, the Texans offense, man. It's like, dude, where's my car when they're on that drive-through? It's like Nico Collins, and then there's nothing else, dude. It's just Nico Collins. CJ Stroud is still in his sophomore slump. I don't know, dude. It's disgusting, but fuck, dude. I think give me the Texans, dude. Come on, dude. I can't do it. Sorry, Mr. First Down. Sorry, Sam.
Yeah,
my boy.
dude, Mr. First Down, bro. Dante, who you got?
Okay, give me the Titans. But if Cam Ward doesn't start, I'm changing that. But if Cam Ward plays, give me the Titans.
No, you can't do that.
Bro, that's crucial information.
You can't do that because we're locking into the spread right now. The spreads always change on Sundays. Fuck you. What's going on? You can't defer. I already deferred, fucker.
Yeah.
Don't defer. Don't defer, you sackless human. Show some balls. Let's go.
Yeah, where are we at? Give me the Titans. And you want the Titans too. I know you do. These Texans stink.
I'm riding Titans, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
Mr. First Down, my guy. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm taking Texans because did you guys see? Did you guys see that trade where the Titans traded that cornerback, dude, for no fucking reason? Did you see what they got? They gave up a 6th and they got a 7th. They traded a player. They gave up a
Unbelievable.
6th. They got a 7th. Like, dude, I think Luciana
Yeah.
could have drew up a better trade on her fucking
No,
school
you gotta
notepad.
get those guys out of the locker room. That's a good thing. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's addition by subtraction.
Well, the Texans also shit canned CJ Gardner. What's up with that?
Dude, that Titans D line is going to destroy that poor Texans offensive line. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah,
I
CJ
think-
Gardner Johnson's cut.
Dude,
Dude,
you're
I
at
saw they cut
Texans.
him.
There's no way, dude. There's no
Here's
way.
the thing, too. Here's a little hypothetical situation. Do you think Crew Talk Sports will throw in Gerald? Obviously, we need a 3 technique. So Gerald and Dante are the defensive tackles. How do you think we do against the Texans' offensive line? Ev, are we going to be able to put some pressure on CJ Stroud? Because I think so. You'll get Bulldog, absolutely, but I think between me, Dante, and Joe, we're going to put some pressure. The Texans' offensive line is fucking horrible, and we're all faster than CJ Stroud, so let's just
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Titans, obviously that fucking stud up front, dude, he's going to dominate. So, I'm blanking on his name. Who's the big guy? The guy who's
Jeffrey Simmons.
Simmons. He's going to have 4 sacks. They can't run the ball effectively. You're right. Nico Collins is a problem. But anyways, we're talking about this shitty game too much. Colts at Rams. Huge bounce back spot. I'm not a believer in the Colts, although Jonathan Taylor is on fucking fire. Real quick about him too, I wanted to tell you guys. So quick story.
I
I'm
can't
blowing
wait
up.
to hear about it.
I'm
wait
blowing
to hear
up
about it.
Jordan. So Jordan has Jonathan Taylor. Remember, I told her, sit him, start Sutton. She loses in fantasy, boys. Obviously, I get scolded all week. So I call her. I'm like, is Jonathan Taylor still on your bench? She's like, I don't know. I'm in fucking Rome. Fuck it. I don't care, you know? She ends up putting him in the starting lineup. Homie has a legacy week. She catches the dub. Jonathan Taylor's elite, dude. He's number 1 in fantasy running back right now. There's no point of even arguing with them. Colts plus 3.5 at the Rams. I think the Rams are a better team. They should have won last week. That was one of the most gruesome kicks in the nuts I've ever seen. And they didn't cover the spread, by the way, which was bullshit. Give me Rams minus 3.5 at home.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I think the Colts, man, they get their first loss. They're at the Rams, baby. Come on, let's go. All right, that LA Rams defense is underrated, son. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Colts get their first loss. Sorry, Tyler though. Sorry, Tyler. That's our boy on X, but yeah, you take that L on the way out, son.
This is a game where I don't trust either team. I'm down on both teams, and they've kind of surprised me. But I just feel like in LA, Rams bounce back. Colts eventually they gotta, come back to reality a little bit, right? And plus,
Plus, Dimes is going to make a bozo play, if not 3 of them. I think it'll be
back-to-back road games. Give me the Rams.
Hey, like, let's not disrespect the Colts. Hey, if this was in Indy, my pick
Yes.
might have been different,
Yes.
but it's not. And the Rams are coming off that bullshit loss. They should have won. They were up 26-7 at one point, bro, against the Super Bowl champs. McVay's gonna have those guys ready to go. Puka Nacua is a real fucking deal. Devontae Adams also, but let's go Rams. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Devontae Adams is looking really good in LA. So is Kyron Williams for the most part. My underdog lock of the week here, boys. Surprise, surprise. Jaguars plus 3.5 at San Francisco. Give me the fucking Jags, baby. Give me the Jags, baby. Travis Etienne, baby. Comeback player of the year, baby. Jags plus 3.5. Dante, who you got?
I don't know why, but give me the Jags as well. The 49ers.
Oh my
You're smart.
god,
They're so
You guys
banged
are-
up. Bosa out. I mean, dude, who do they even
Yeah,
have?
dude, Bosa's out now, too. Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I'm not really taking this because I'm like, oh yeah, go Jags like Dom over here. I'm just like, man, the 49ers. I don't even know who they're gonna put out there this week. And Jags have looked good. They should. I mean, they just always do some dumb shit. So give me the Jags. Why not? Travis Hunter touchdown.
Travis Hunter touchdown. Oh my god, you guys are so gay and horny for the Jags. It actually needs to be like investigated.
All
This
right,
is
Ev.
so
So you got
horrible.
Niners -3.5, right?
Nah.
What?
You have
Well,
to after what you just said.
I just don't believe it. Just because I don't, dude, that game is pretty fucking tight, bro. I'm not just because I.
Nope,
You're at
I'm
the
writing down
Niners.
49ers. You're getting
Yeah.
-49 -3.5. Fuck you. You Travis
Good.
Hunter hater.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Ravens -2.5 at the Chiefs. I'm interested to see if Worthy's playing. I'm a Chiefs hater. I even think against the Giants they looked like shit. Let's be honest. I can't stand when Kelsey catches the ball too. It honestly looks like that one time when I was playing catch with my dad a couple years ago, and I threw it a little far, and he had to run for it, and he almost tripped and fell, and I felt horrible, man. So,
Well, can
I
you
like
blame
the
the man?
Ravens. I like the Ravens, but more importantly, I like the over. No, I can't blame them, but fuck the Chiefs. Trillo bets don't like the Chiefs. I don't even like the colors red and yellow. Shitty colors. Ravens they gotta figure it out, man. I mean, this is a tough spot for both teams. You know, one of them's gonna be 1-3. I think statistically, it's pretty damn hard to win your division when you start off 1-3. Let's be honest, as Bronco fans, man, we're gonna need all the help we can get. Let's hope the Chiefs stink it up. Give me Ravens -2.5 at Kansas City.
Yeah, I see like this game, like, man, dude, if the Ravens would have beat the Lions last night, I'd feel a lot worse about this game. But Ravens got to win, man. AFC matchup. They're going to be pissed off. Derrick Henry, fucking another fumble, son, that fucking just completely, like, straight up just, like, swung the momentum of that game. So, like, I don't know. Give me the Ravens because I trust that offense more than I trust the Chiefs right now.
Yeah. I think the Chiefs at least are getting a little bit of confidence back. They get a dub last week. The Ravens are kind of, if you look at some of like their fans, and people are like in panic mode a little bit. Like, man, we got to win this game, or we're gonna be sitting at 1-3. So both teams, it's kind of like a must win. But in Arrowhead, I think the Chiefs just have a lot better outlook on it, and they're kind of more relaxed. They won't be panicking like the Ravens will be. Lamar doesn't play great when he forces it, so give me the Chiefs.
Woo!
Yeah, I will say that's a good spot for the Chiefs, honestly. You're right. They've been there, done that. And I do think, man, I mean, look, that fourth quarter that Lamar had was so bad. You know, the statistics, dude. Is that offensive line overrated for Baltimore? Or is he kind of setting them up for failure, dude? He took like a 19-yard sack on a first down, and I was like, thank Christ Bo Nix doesn't do that. Makes a lot of mistakes, but you know he does a lot with his feet. But it's like, can you do it with your head and can you do it with your arm? And I don't think consistently he can. I look for Derrick Henry to have a monster game here and just take the fucking game out of
Bounce back.
Lamar's hands. If this guy fumbles though, dude, in like the third or fourth quarter, my God, where's the Keaton Mitchell stocks? Anyways, all right, Bears. -1.5 at the Raiders. The Bears looked good. Man, I hate to say it. Ben Johnson's literally doing his thing there. Caleb Williams looked great. Let's be honest. I don't really think that, who they played. The Cowboys did them any favors. The Cowboys stink. We'll get into that. But give me the Bears. -1.5. That's a good spot. Everybody loves going to Vegas. It's not even a fucking away game. So give me the Bears -1.5.
Yeah, that's definitely just another stinker of a game. Give me the Bears. I just don't trust the Raiders. I don't know. And I saw this stat today that Genty's been hit behind the line of scrimmage on like 52% of his carries. It's like that's why he's doing so bad. He literally can't even get anywhere before he's getting hit. So give me the Bears.
Yeah, well, this could turn around to bite me in the ass, but give me the Raiders. I don't trust the Bears either. So if this was in Chicago, okay, yeah, I feel you guys, but I trust Pete Carroll a lot more than I do Ben Johnson, Toy Boy Johnson, who just was like flexing around, yelling at people because he went up against the Dallas Cowboys defense. You ain't that lit. Caleb is not him. He is a fraud. All right? Give me Geno Smith and fucking Pete Carroll to take care of business.
You sound not only illiterate, but you sound like a whiny little bitch, bro. Oh, they beat up on my Cowboys, but that's not that cool. Go Raiders. That's what you sound like, bro.
Well,
oh my God, this guy's just Yeah, that was mean. They were mean to my Cowboys.
Yeah, they hurt CeeDee. They hurt CeeDee Lamb.
Get his
Fucking
ass
jerks.
out of there, bud.
Fucking jerks.
All right, Sunday Night Football, boys. Packers -6.5. You could make this -60.5 at Dallas. Packers by the way, they're the worst defensive team I've ever seen. I saw Clark get hurt too. Diggs is hurt. I don't think they want to play. Dak's throwing to guys. They don't want to catch the ball. CeeDee's a dog. He's out. Turd Ferguson's just catching 3-yard passes. Nothing explosive. Javonte can't carry this team because, let's be honest, it's Javonte. The longer the season goes, the worse he gets. Looked at the Packers defense. Micah Parsons returning to Dallas. He could potentially have 7 sacks. He's going to be pissed off, fired up. Give me the Packers by a milli billy here. Dante, let's hear from you first, but I'm tired of hearing Evan's stupid picks.
Yeah, give me the Packers. Same reason. Micah Parsons. That's all I got to say. He's going to have them boys fired up.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you, boys. Packers let that one slip last week. Dude. Coming home from Micah Parsons. It's going to be a fucking bloodbath. I think they win by at least 10. So, yeah.
Bro, do you think they were looking ahead last week? Do you think that's what happened? They just so focused on beating the Cowboys, like just beating the shit out of them?
Maybe.
Weren't even looking at the Browns? I mean, probably not.
Dude, it was there. Last week was such a good indicator of, like, it's any fucking given Sunday, man. It really is. The NFL is just, especially early on in the season, it's just, I mean, unless it's like the Bills and the Saints, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally any given Sunday.
Who was actually my underdog of the week? The Saints, baby. Plus 850. Lock it into your fucking parlay right now.
Obviously, Ev's been having a little bit too much Colorado cannabis this evening. All right. So, Ev, I'm writing down Cowboys for you, but I know that you said Packers, but we're writing down Cowboys.
No. My underdog that I'm taking is the Steelers. Plus 120.
I wrote down Cowboys, Evan. Great pick there. We're going to love getting that one. I'm just kidding. Monday Night Football, a couple teams that are desperate for a win. The Jets didn't look too bad. At the Dolphins, -2.5. Tyrod Taylor basically throws a pick six every game he plays. Dolphins didn't look bad, well-rested, -2.5. You know what's something about the Dolphins, and I want to say it real quick, is obviously the media has been shoving it down our throat. McDaniels needs to be fired. The team's given up on him. Last Thursday, that team didn't look like they gave up on their coach at all. I don't think Tua's necessarily the answer, but I think they're still playing for their coach. They're playing for their jobs. It's so early in the season. They could still potentially bounce back with a couple big wins. Give me Dolphins -2.5. I'd like to see A-Chain get a couple here just to take some stress off of Tua. Some big plays from Tyreek. Just don't think the Jets can really hang with them. Ev, we'll start with you, brother. Who are you liking?
Yeah, I'm liking the Dolphins to bounce back at home, especially if it's Tyrod Taylor. Even if it's Justin Fields, he can't be trusted. Obviously, fantasy purposes, you're playing your Jets, you're playing your Dolphins. Hopefully it's honestly the last Thursday's game against the Buffalo Bills for the Miami Dolphins was actually not bad. But I'm with you, man. I think Miami, their next few games are pretty winnable, and I got them winning this one. But and I got them covering at the -2.5. Let's go.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins. The Jets been playing pretty tough last few weeks, but I think eventually they got to fall off a little bit. And Miami, like you said, nice little mini bye rest for them because of Thursday and the Monday at home. Give me the Dolphins.
Drum roll, please. Evan. We have the drum roll, but we can mimic it here. Bengals, shitty Browning at the Broncos. Christ almighty. Here it is. Bang. Bengals. Oh, yeah. There you go. Bengals +7.5 at the Broncos. Christ almighty, do the Broncos need a dub? Browning stinks. For anybody that told me to start him in DraftKings, fucking take a hike.
Who told you that? Who told you? Oh, my God.
I would say honestly, I said it.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I said it was a good spot, man.
Now you gotta.
Chase, Higgins.
Now you have to start them against the Broncos as punishment.
So
Bullshit.
I'm taking Broncos -7.5. Should be pretty easy breezy here. If the Vikings can do it, the Broncos should be able to do it. I was right about my Broncos losing to the Chargers. They lost exactly how I figured they would be. Big bounce back spot here. That defense has got to get figured out. This is a great opportunity for them. I will say, though, Christ almighty, panic switch hit if we lose this game on Monday. It's going to be heads will roll. If Bo Nix doesn't deliver this week, boys, against that weak defense, dude, I mean, we might have to have a fucking weekly like a daily podcast of just screaming at each other. Kind of like fucking Stephen A. Smith used to scream at Skip Bayless. I'll be Stephen A. You could be Skip. Dante, you could come in and Shannon Sharp and tell us some shit. Anyways, sorry. Must-win game for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Christ. Fuck me. F, who you got?
Yeah, nope, I agree with you, dog. And hey, man, if Bo Nix doesn't perform, does my fucking hot take with Denver sports betting look that much fucking crazy, bro? I'm telling you, shout out to at Denver sports betting, but no, we don't want to have that conversation, and we will not be having it, boys. We will not be having that conversation. You will see a lot more professional team on Sunday. There will be less penalties. I swear to God, there will be. Yeah, I got the Broncos by winning at least by 10. I told Dante before you came on, man, if they don't win by 10 or more, I'm reading Don't Kill Myself books again, dog.
Dante, what do you got, man? You're a big Bengals fan too. I know you are.
Yeah, give me the Broncos by 1 billion. This has to be a bounce back game in the Mile High Monday night. We're gonna have boots on ground. I mean, come on, we're wearing the Navy jerseys. Ev, to your point, Bo Nix, worst quarterback in the league against the blitz statistically. I mean, that's not good. He's had 3 horrible three just last week, horrible overthrows. He's got to calm down and relax. But and Sean Payton, same thing. We've talked about him. What I want to see is a hot start. I don't want to see 3 and outs in a row. And it's in the first quarter. We've got 13 yards like last week. I need Bo Nix to look calm. The running game needs to get going. Do something with Harvey. It's like every time Harvey comes in, you know they're throwing the ball to him. He's not getting any handoffs in the actual run game. They're trying to like manufacture touches for him, but you know it's going to happen. I don't want to see a bunch of screen passes. I don't want to see Sean Payton overthinking it. Let's just play smart football. Defense should be looking a lot better. I want to see some turnovers, but yeah, give me the Broncos. I mean, they tend to do good in these primetime games. Generally speaking, revenge against the Bengals. You know, Sean Payton wants to prove himself, and if Denver wins and they blow them out, I think they'll be right back to where everyone kind of thought they were preseason.
Let's get straight into this Broncos-Bengals preview, because obviously we're going to preview this game more so than the other games. One thing I wanted to reiterate here, this is matchup-wise, this is a really good spot for the Broncos here. Browning's due to throw some picks. I think he has already 5 fucking turnovers in 2 games, less than 2 games technically. The Bengals' offensive line is a problem. Line of scrimmage, Denver should be all over it, both offensively and defensively. You brought up the Bo Nix thing. I don't think the Bengals can necessarily put that much pressure on the Broncos. So Bo Nix needs to set his feet and make those throws. I do think this is a great spot for him. It's not going to be an onslaught of just fucking blitz. I do think the Broncos defense is very similar to the Vikings defense. They can shut down Chase Brown. He's an answer for the Bengals. He had a horrible game last week. I look for him to have a horrible spot this week too. Sutton stepped up. Evan Ingram is allergic to playing a full game. Would like to see him get involved a little bit more. But you're right, Dante. Let's free up some playmakers, man. Let's make some more plays. But we got to come out hot, man. I'm tired of the fucking Broncos. Like, dude, it's like the first quarter just goes by so fast. We're already losing, and it's like, Christ, dude, are we going to compete or what? I think that the Bengals offensive line is really bad too, talking about bad offensive lines. But, Broncos should be taking care of business, dude. Broncos, shout out to Gerald sending this over here, dude. Not that. Did he say no? In primetime games this year. Last year we were 2-1. The year before 2-3. The year before 1-3. The year before 0-2. Thanks, Gerald. You fucking prick. That gives us some good positive energy.
I said Sean Payton.
Oh, is that Sean Payton? Okay. Yeah. No, so anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Look for belt to ass, Ev. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and I couldn't agree with you more, man. We brought Sean Payton here, man, because he was this offensive guru, and it's just like, dude, we haven't seen it. Slow starts this season. Um, Look, man, now or never, bro. I swear to God, because I had this team going in this year, 11-6, making the playoffs, maybe a playoff win. They're an 8 or 9 win football team, and 9 is being fucking generous, unless they win on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, it can't be close. We can't have another nail biter against the Bengals, especially the week they had. Short week coming into Denver in the altitude. I mean, this
So
just can't be it.
another point of emphasis for this game, fellas, is Ev's gonna have to do the podcast during the game with the likes of Alo. Maybe Fanatic Dak could hop on with you, Ev. But Dante's birthday is fucking this weekend, boy. Big dub for Dante. Big birthday weekend celebration, buddy.
Big
Yeah.
birthday weekend, and I will be calling in sick on Monday. So just letting you know that.
You're out
No,
of
Tuesday's
PTO,
the
bud.
day to call in sick.
You're calling into no. He's talking about calling into the podcast,
Oh,
bro.
gotcha.
You're out of
Yeah.
PTO. You're out of sick
No.
days. Denied.
No, I'm not. No,
We're gonna yeah.
But
we may have to push it to Tuesday, bro. We may have to, because I just want to enjoy the game Monday, but we'll see. We'll see.
it is a safe place. Maybe we could do Tuesday where we all can come in and yell at each other and call each other stupid and tell Bo Nix he's an idiot.
Or
It'll
we
be a
could
safe
say-
place Tuesday.
Maybe
Or
a
we could-
halftime check-in or a post-game check-in.
Yeah, we maybe
Post game
we could do that
check in,
too.
dude. Could you imagine a post game check in, Dante?
Yeah,
Christ
dude.
Almighty,
Dude,
dude.
yeah,
If
you
they-
guys would be like, "Ah."
Or
get
we'd
in
be
fights at the
crying
stadium.
literal tears. Just think if they lost. Just think.
Or if they win, we'll be popping
would-
champagne.
Why would
Yeah,
you think
for
that,
beating the
Dante?
Bengals with a backup QB?
We'll pop in
God.
champagne like we won a championship ring. Anyways,
Yeah.
either way, fellas, next episode for sure will be Sunday morning. We call it Sundays around 7. Typically, it's at 9 a.m. The boys just refuse to wake up. Your boy Trillo Betts is up hitting the lab. Last week, Dante, we kind of got smoked a little bit on our player props. I blame you.
Yeah,
But,
I lost.
I
every
mean,
bet last week.
Yeah, so we got a
Bounce
big
back
bounce
week.
back. We got a big bounce back spot. You know, tomorrow we love K9 to score, and Jigba's getting 80. Ev McBride, you taking his yards or his touchdown? And let's just say his yards are like 60.
I'll take his touchdown, bro. It's probably at plus money, or it might be at minus. We'll have to check it, but
No, it's plus 145. You got to know the odds. That's why you don't talk out your ass. Anyways, do you guys have any other closing statements before we get into a nice little 9-9 session here? Ev, we'll start with you. You've been spitting out just shit all night, so go ahead.
nope, I got nothing. And I definitely the plus 145 was obviously Oregon's odds, you asshole. So we're trying to like say like you know shit, bro. So fuck you. First of all.
Dante, what's the odds on McBride touchdown, dude? Pull it up. I swear to
Yeah,
God, if
but
I'm
I
within
didn't
10,
say- I
Evan's got to
didn't-
drop and give me 10 push-ups.
I didn't say
What
it.
did Ev say it was, real quick?
Minus 200.
No, I did not.
McBride, plus
Yeah, what-
165.
Okay,
Christ
yeah,
almighty.
so
I hit
wasn't
that right on the
within 10.
fucking head.
No, you said plus 145, Dom. I hope you have fucking.
No, I was on a lag. I said 158. I was 7 off.
Hey, real quick, where are you at again? Oregon?
Oregon.
Yeah, I hope you have bed bugs and you can't go home. Hope you
I
have
fly out
to-
tomorrow, boys.
Ev's gonna pay some homeless guy down there to go pull a fire alarm.
A lot of them, dude. A lot of them over here. Yeah, the fire alarm in the hotel, dude. I'll just sleep right through it. Fuck that. Anyways, fellas, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Evan, make sure you come a little bit more
Go
prepared
Bucks
just for
this weekend.
just for the viewers. Come a little bit more prepared. Dante, BYU by 1,000,000. We should have talked
be
about
there.
that game.
Boots
You got boots
ground.
on ground?
Yep. Big game. CU's plus 200. BYU's ranked number 25. CU's got their confidence back. This is
Can they tackle or no?
okay. This is my. If they don't win this one, I'm done. I'm done. This is it. This is the season. Give me CU. Give me Prime. Give me Salter. BYU's played no one. Their quarterback had to literally come in halfway through the offseason because the other one got expelled. So
What was he doing? Some sexual shit or what?
Well, BYU, they're like a Mormon school, so they have a strict misconduct or code of conduct or whatever. So he wasn't following the Mormon laws.
Was he soaking too often? Ev, you know what that is, right? You sick bitch. That's what they do up there, bro. I'm telling you, they like to soak. Ev, speaking of soak, go lay in your own tears. And we'll see you on Sunday, bud. Great episode, guys. Sorry for the lag. Shout out to the iPad for coming through. The laptop was just useless, boys. It was useless. Pretty dialed in. Dante, you look great. Love to see you attire. Go have fun Saturday. Have a great birthday weekend. If you're not up Sunday morning, me and Ev will be absolutely dialed in. We'll make sure we get Dak. Maybe Gerald will actually participate. Other than that, fellas, let's have a hell of a night. Let's have a great Thursday. I'm going to bowl with 200 for you, Ev. And let's have a great weekend, boys.
Peace.